Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Zyzix, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete. These are our friends, Arcade Gannon and Eddie. And today we're gonna head back, or head to, not head back, head to the Boomers over at Nellis, Hardcore Pete's people, all about explosives. I am gonna send Eddie and Arcade Gannon back to the Lucky 38 just because they might not survive the onslaught getting there, getting to Nellis. Return to base. And Arcade Gannon, talk to.
What's up?
Time for us to
Oh,
part
I
ways.
thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go?
Yeah, I'd like you to go back to the Lucky 38 for now.
Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
See, he knows how to say etc. Last episode, Caesar said etc. or something. It was really, really funny. Alright, let's head off. But first, we're gonna make a pit stop at the New Vegas Clinic. I have a whole lot of caps to spend,
Morning.
so let's get some upgrades. Where's the doctor, hey? Here you are. Hello, how are we doing?
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
I want to buy an implant.
Which surgery option are you considering?
I want to have greater strength so I can carry more stuff, more explosives.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
Here are the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Alright, nice. Now, I want to get the endurance
You're back.
one.
Do you need medical attention?
I want to buy an implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Yeah, that check. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it's based on like your endurance kinda, so really low endurance characters cannot endure too many implants, so I'm gonna try and I'm not sure if getting the endurance implant helps with that or not, but I'm gonna try it.
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants.
Here are the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
If you have really low intelligence, she'll give you a discount on the intelligence boosting implant.
Hello.
And one more, maybe?
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah, one more.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
I'm considering... Yeah, the subdermal implant.
That would be the Nemian subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
Nice, let's do it.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Awesome, because right now instead of my armor, I am wearing the fancy suit we got off Benny. So having a little bit more damage protection would be nice. Anyway, moving right along. Actually, this is basically the closest location I have unlocked so far, so we're gonna walk from here. I didn't even realize that when I fast traveled here. Alright. Yeah. It should be pretty boring walk actually, but if anything happens, you guys will see it and I'll show you. But otherwise, I'll just cut to when I get close and when the action starts happening. Okay, here we are. Danger, keep out. This is the entryway to the boomer area where things start getting exciting.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
I'm not the gambling type. I need to keep moving.
Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
See, I've done the gamble with him before, but I always forget to come back and collect, so... I will drop a quick save, but otherwise we're just gonna dive on in. Just gonna leg it. My strategy usually is just to try and stick along this edge here. Oh, they got me a little bit. But once you get to the fence, they pretty much stop. And there's a doctor inside, I'm pretty sure. Well, there's definitely a doctor inside. I'm just not sure if he can provide medical services to me. But we'll see when we get there. That wasn't perfect, but I survived. And then one of them's gonna come and say hello in a minute. I like how that guy's just like, oh, okay, cool. This guy?
Hold it
Oh,
right
that
there.
guy.
Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'm not moving.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, cool. Lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You didn't exactly roll out a red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
I am one with the explosives. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it may be you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Can I loot yet? No. Okay, I think I need to get idolized. But we're gonna help out the boomers now. Um, I'm gonna head over to the doctor first. Alright, Doc. Nice grenade rifle you got there. Tell me what's going on.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, Outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for... here. I need medical treatment.
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
Okay. I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
If I am able to heal all these guys or treat them, he might be able to serve my injuries. This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Never mind, leave him alone. Let me just double check what my medicine actually is. 60, okay, perfect. I can treat him. Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of the ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Alright, this guy. This man's leg is severely injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? 50 or higher? Yep, perform the operation. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realized it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitchings, clean the wound thoroughly, then restitch the wound closed using a much more effective procedure. And now they accept me.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
And what about this guy? This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment would kill him. Would you like to treat him? 40 or higher. Easy done. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, Outsider?
Here we go. I've finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
I need medical treatment.
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
Can you spare any medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
Alright. Fair enough. I guess I'll just use my own stuff. And I'll have a water. Alright, moving on to the next one. Here we are. Pete. And there it is. The Nellis Air Force Base snow globe. Nice. One more to get. But until then, Pete.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Vault 34.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
That's the pods with the bombers that they're learning how to fly?
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Sure.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
So why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than half a ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warhead since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Ah, whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive, totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
But where do you get protein? Oh my god, you're all cannibals!
We are certainly not cannibals. We're not savages like some people. We supplement grains and green vegetables with soy and legumes. That's how we get our protein. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
You folks would sell your soul for some artillery. You just love the stuff, and so do I.
I think it would be an exaggeration to imply that our interest in explosive ordnance is at odds with our integrity. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to flap one's arm around and plunge bird-like headlong and skybound.
Your attempted poetry is, beautiful certainly, but it doesn't really work like that. Flying, I mean. Anything else you want to know?
I was always disappointed that they didn't add in some kind of mini-game. It didn't have to be a full-on, flight simulator with the same level of graphics the rest of the game has, but I don't know. Maybe like a wireframe flight simulator, just cause. How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago.
That's real.
The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Ah, so you could attach ballistas to the plane, then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Thanks again, Pete.
Don't get blown up.
I feel we got a real connection, Pete, you know? Little Pete, hardcore Pete, you know? I feel we're really on the same wavelength. And the boomers like me now. Alright, off to the next mission. Loyal, wait, there you are. Let's talk.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn brat light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Cool, I'll be back. I've got work to do.
Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
And Jack? Yep, we talked to Jack about stuff. Hey, Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Ah, I see. Tell me about her.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her for you. What does she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Cool. On to the next one. Here we are. We'll talk to Raquel, because she'll want me to go over to the same place as Loyal did, so we'll get them both done, you know? Two birds, one stone.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I'll do it, even though you're just trying to get me killed.
Don't get my hopes up. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
That's not a bad idea. Let's go double check with Loyal. Loyal!
Evening. What is it, outsider?
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 more or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Alright, let's go head over to the solar array and fix the solar array and deal with the ants there. Alright, here we are at the solar array, so we'll just jump up and get those fixed. Oh, can I jump up? Come on. Maybe not. There we go. Repair 65, okay, so I can do those. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency improved by 50%. Oh no, have I slipped? Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Reflector panel on this array is damaged. Salvage parts could be used to repair the array. Yep, we'll do it because, yep, improved by 50%. It's the same thing. Cool. Is that all of them? Yes, yes it is. Thank you very much for telling me. And now, let's jump in and deal with those ants. Although putting in that sonic emitter is probably the best way to deal with them. Again, tough guy perk. Cool. Oh, because I crippled my own limbs. Oh yeah, because they ate the gunpowder. Right, I didn't think it would be that explosive. Okay. I might actually have to put my armor back on. Oh, where's that? We'll take a doctor's bag. Have a couple of doc steaks and water. And a stim pack. That was more than expected, not going to lie. I kind of do want their outfit just because it's so cool. And it meshes well with my, you know, my whole character. Okay, okay. Getting the jump on them is probably going to be my best bet, and, you know, kind of aiming over and behind them. Anyway. Do this thing, right? Or... no, that's later, I guess. Haha! Says I'm in danger, but I can't see any of them. I heard one. Oh! Oh. It outsmarted me. What the Well, damn. Okay. They really weren't kidding with how explosive this place is, eh? I gotta... activate that. Some grenades, cool. There's some pretty decent loot in this place. Especially for Hardcore Pete. Alright, yeah, we gotta switch these ones on, and then go switch on the one that I passed before. Let there be light. A mini nuke. Missile. Grenades, grenades. Some nice ammo. Oh, that's empty. Missiles and mini nukes. Grenades. Oh, how delightful, how delightful. Ah, okay, here it is. I knew it was in here. Thump Thump, the unique grenade launcher. It's supposed to be hanging out over here, but I guess that big ass explosion that I let off with that microfusion grenade that went down there launched it away. But I found it. So all good. Moving right along. Flip this switch. And we should be nice and good and happy. But I don't think I looted these ones. Or at least investigated. Back. Alright, now let's go hand in those individual quests. I am just cutting out the travel because, like, it's just kind of a lot of big empty space here with Nellis. It's kind of cool because it's, you know, thematic. It's supposed to be an airport or Air Force Base or whatever, but still. It's a bit big. Anyway, here we are. Raquel, quick before you go to
I see the
sleep.
power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yep, safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Alright, cool. Let's go chat with Loyal.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
Too bad, we're talking. How's it going, Loyal?
Hello, outsider. Need something?
Yeah, I repaired the solar array and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Cool. See you later.
Bye.
Idolized. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community. However, there is still one thing to do. Here we are at the Crimson Caravan to help with Jack's love life. Duck into the barracks. This one. This lady. Janet.
Civilizing Prim will show what... You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over at Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Will do. So yeah, let's...
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Yeah, shush. Let's dash back over to Nellis and talk to Mother Pearl. Alright, back with Mother Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works at the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
I assure you, Janet would not be a threat to the tribe.
Very well, I'll take your word. When you say she isn't a threat to the tribe, I will allow her entry, if Jack will take responsibility for her. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
I won't, and besides that, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Will do. Let's go talk to Loyal and Jack. Jack, my man, how we doing?
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Easy done. Hey, Loyal, how's it going?
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water? What's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where is the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
So I should have come and talked to you first. Alright.
Morning.
Let's double back and talk to Jack. Jack, there you are. Same spot as I left you. Good boy.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime. Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Yep, but Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Awesome. Thanks.
Bye.
Alright, we'll go talk to your red-headed lady friend Janet, and then we'll go raise the bomber. Okay, back at the Crimson Caravan, let's go talk to Janet.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Should just be hanging out over here. Hey, Janet.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to him about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross into Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not like it matters. Like they said, they don't have a whole lot of use for outsider currency there, but you want your money? We'll talk to Alice.
Hello.
Hey, Alice, we're on good terms, right?
Welcome back.
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
I'll need to consider your offer.
Take all the time you need.
Goodbye. I believe I have a salesman weekly. And yeah, because I'm wearing Benny's suit, that's giving me a boost to barter and speech. That's why I was able to get that 35 speech check with Jack, because of Benny's snazzy suit. And I believe, yep, salesman weekly.
Welcome back.
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
My terms haven't changed. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed.
Opening up trade with the boomers would be easier with Janet in their camp, wouldn't you agree?
Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, that works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Awesome. I'll let her know. Janet. Janet.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Sure have. I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to go.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
See you later. Oh, and while I'm here, I get to show off this cool little thing. Ready? Ready? You can actually tip the Brahmin. Ah, how cool is that? You just crouch and walk up and activate them, and you just... It doesn't count as attacking them or hurting them or anyway. No one cares. You just tip them over. They kind of do a physics thing, you know, ragdoll, and then they get back up. They're not angry. No one cares. You can just tip Brahmin. Alright, let's head over to Lake Mead and do that mission. Okay, so I fast traveled to Boulder City. Lake Mead is just over there, but if you open the map, you can see, like, that's land. That's where the water is. Like, this was the fastest location I could travel to, except the fort, but that wouldn't work. And I haven't traveled up this area yet. So, yeah, I will cut to when we're right at the bomber, unless something interesting happens along the way. Okay, here we are. We're at the bomber, at the bottom of Lake Mead. And we'll just attach the ballista. It appears to be a good location to attach the ballista, blah blah. Go round over to this side. Do the same. And now we gotta go over to land. And here we are on land. Lloyd's detonator's beeping. Awesome, awesome. And yeah, you can actually see the walls of the fort up there and Hoover Dam there as well. Cool, so let's head back to Nellis and let Loyal know that the bomber's floating and Jack know that Janet's on her way. Loyal, there you are. I walked right past you walking into the hangar. How's it going?
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Well, I've done it. Your plan worked. The plane floated up. It seems to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
So how exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning on using diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Probably smart. Okay, well, I'm glad to have helped.
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Speaking of Jack, is he here? Gotta talk about his love life. Oh, do I gotta hunt him down? Alright, let's go hunt down Jack. Or is that him right there? Nope, okay, we're okay. Yep, Jack and Janet. Delightful.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Cool.
Bye.
Thumbs up. Happy done. Alright, lockpicking 75. Science 75. I think that's a pretty good start. And we'll go 3 and 3 for barter and sneak. We'll get repair up eventually to at least 90 because we want that for the jury rigging perk. But otherwise, let's just double down on demolition expert. Yeah, we're doing that one, and then after that, we'll do it again to get rank 3, and then splash damage. Then we'll be super good. Although, heavyweight might be a good one to go with. Now that I've got 7 strength thanks to that implant. Weapons weighing more than 10 pounds now weigh half as much. Actually, that's really good, because then Annabelle and the missile... No, Annabelle, the missile launcher, and the mini nuke launcher, the Fat Man and stuff will be lighter. So we definitely want to try and get that one. But since we're only got 1 or 2 of those weapons right now, we'll go with... Yeah, we'll go with demolition expert, but we'll keep an eye on heavyweight, because that'll be a good one. Alright, let's go back to Pearl and let her know we're all done here. Pearl, how's it going, Pearl? Come here, let's chat.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Spoken to Loyal, the B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Look, there may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Thanks, Pearl. Love it. Goodbye.
Don't get blown up.
And that's everything for now here. We are idolized. The boomers have agreed to help me in the upcoming battle. Yep, I'm getting all the little quest notifications telling me, oh, tell whoever I want to let them know that the boomers will support me. And in fact, the boomers love me so much, and I'm just so connected to their philosophy and way of life of exploding stuff. They've even given me a house. Door to Nellis home. Let's check this out. Look at this. Look at this nice, cute little home. We got crafting materials and a workbench, reloading bench, junk. It's all labeled. Vending machines, 2 different ones. Drinks and food. Oh, again labeled. Oven. What's in this stuff? Oh, that's a cooking one. Okay. Oh, that's how I cook. Okay. Drinks. Is there stuff in there? Purified water. Look at that. Take the bottle cap and leave that for now. Leave that for now. Was there anything in that one? Nope. some nice safes to keep all my things safe. Ammo, guns, explosives locker, that one will be overflowing. Energy weapons locker, all nice and labeled. Oh, some more armor locker. Faction armor locker, that's nice. And miscellaneous. And my special wardrobe, clothing wardrobe, hat storage, nice bed. And then of course my drug stash, which has some stuff in it. Nice, we'll take both of those. Yeah, actually we'll grab everything. But that is nice. Nice little home. This is actually a mod. I actually found this one recently and thought this would be a nice little thematic thing to add on. Oh, is that? Oh, primer powder. That's great. I love how they've like sectioned it out and got it all labeled so you don't have to think about it and everything. But yeah, this is a little mod add-on that I thought would be very thematic, and it's got a fast travel location right to it, so I'll probably end up moving all my stuff from the Lucky 38 storage to here just because it's quicker to deal with. But for now, we will call it an episode there. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete as he finally finds a home here with the Boomers, his truest home. Next time, I'm not sure what we'll do next time. I'll have to plan that out. But for now, thanks very much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.